Yes, boys. So I had my first 5-figure month this month, and again, I'm not going to be able to withdraw all of that yet, just because the futures, different payout rules, 50%. I've got to make more in some accounts to make a withdrawal. Other ones I can only withdraw half the profits. But first month on live accounts, making over $10,000, and I wasn't that much grateful. I wasn't very grateful, and it was weird. And it was partly down because nobody around me seemed to acknowledge it or say well done. And I shouldn't let that affect me, but I did, and it does. Something I have to work on, for sure. We cannot let our own happiness be dictated by what people around us are thinking. It's just a recipe for disaster. But then it got me thinking that, okay, why am I not grateful? Like, what do I normally do, or what have I done in the past when I was at my peak gratefulness in a shit situation, but the happiest I've ever been? And it all comes down back to these 4 pillars. These 4 pillars, they're more for trading in general, just for traders. But the first 3 of them are just for life in general. Like, genuinely, these are just things that you can do that just make your life better. The first one is meditation. So for me, I notice my life goes on a direct correlation. The more that I write and meditate, the better my life is. Right now, I'm writing a bit, not enough. I'm writing because I'm posting a lot of short form. So I'm writing chunks. I'm not writing what my thoughts are, expanding on ideas. That's what I love. I love doing that. Almost more than anything, it's like expanding on ideas. Anyways, I digress. And also meditating. Meditation for me, it genuinely just brings my overall baseline for life higher. Like, I've got to be doing less enjoyable stuff, less stimulating stuff, but I'm having a better time. It is crazy how a practice like that can be. I can see such tangible results so often, and it still falls out of my life. So now I've got Medito, brilliant app. Highly recommend it. And you can see here if I go through, this is October, so these are all the days that I meditated in October. And then you can scroll across November, December, and look at January. Look at that. I meditated the first 3 days, and towards the end of the month as well. All in the middle, didn't meditate a single day. And it's funny, that's when I was making good, that's when I made all the profits, which is ironic. But at the same time, I could have capitalized on them more. Like, the probabilities were just really good. It was genuinely just a really good probabilistics period, and it matched my diversification. And the strategy is mechanical. So prior to that, the amount I meditated directly impacted my P&L. Now much less so, because we trade mechanically. So it's like I'm just following the system. If a trade's there, I hit it. But anyways, yeah, meditation. Like, if we are not meditating, if you're trading discretionary, you're not performing the maximum you can on P&L. And also, you're just not enjoying life as much. Like, you're just not being as grateful as you should be. Now, like today, I feel so grateful. Hit the gym, meditated, done my breath work, and I feel literally like just so content, like just happy, just sat here with my coffee, present, in a good mood. And this is how I used to be when I was an unprofitable trader. I had no money at all, and I would just be sitting in my room, just flipping, smiling, just like super grateful, because I was meditating for like an hour a day. Not all at once, like a couple of times. Anytime I was on the train, going to London, might be an hour journey, like 40 minutes of that, I'd be fucking in deep meditation. And people used to come up to me and like say, sounds so weird, but genuinely, like, you become magnetic. That's it. You genuinely become magnetic. Conversations would always start happening about meditation around me, and yeah, you just give off a vibe, and you just glow. I think, like, genuinely, like, the people that meditate regularly, they're just nice to be around because they're comfortable in their own skin. They're not like on edge and freaking out. Like if you're in an elevator with someone, you can tell how comfortable that person is, like just standing there. Whereas if you take a big breath in and just like just breathe into the space, what's it freaking called? Spiritual Man. It's a brilliant book. Oh my God, The Way of the Superior Man. If you haven't read it, 100% read it. 100% read it. If you have read it, you'll know what I'm talking about. A huge book for learning about the differences and how the masculine and feminine energy fit in with each other. Really helps in so many domains of life. But just as a man, it's very handy to know that kind of stuff. And it talks about how controlling your breath and just putting that into the space around you, it just calms people down that are near you. So yeah, meditation 1, that's the first thing. Next one is the ones I mentioned there as well then, breath work and gym. So both of these, so I would put gym over breath work. Like if you're going to do one or the other, do the gym, like work out, because you do get heavy breathing throughout the workout. But the main function of these, and if you're not working out and you're trading, you are just 100% making less money than you could be, like 100%, because, or you're probably not even making money. Like I personally don't know any traders that, of course there's going to be guys in banks that just fucking sniff coke and make up millions, but out of all the guys that I know, like solo intraday traders or swing traders or any of them, I don't know anybody that doesn't work out somewhat regularly and is profitable, because it's, again, this whole game, it's all down to how regulated is your nervous system, what is your internal belief system, yes, but also the physical nervous system. And if your nervous system's out of whack, you're just going to be perceiving everything as a massive threat, and it's going to be very hard for you to size up, very hard for you to hold your trades. Again, we trade mechanically, so it's like kind of hard to break the rules, but you won't hold on for an FOL. Like you will not let your stop or your move your stop loss up to a fixed amount in profit and let it run. You won't do that if you're being a bitch and you're scared and your nervous system just isn't regulated. So meditation, workout, and then breath work. I think it's such a nice complement to the two of those. It's like in between the two of them. It's kind of the way I see it. But it's huge. It's genuinely is huge. Like, trading is a high performance activity. Breath work is, I would say, not required, but Jesus Christ, like if we're going to do an activity to increase our performance and our output, breath work is that. Clarity, confidence, health, all of that stuff. Because trading is there's so many emotions that come into this profession. Like we're feeling the higher highs and the lower lows, pure euphoria, absolute regret, doubt, fear, shame, all of these strong emotions. And emotions, as we know, get stuck, or if we don't know, get stuck and stored in our body. So that's why people get illnesses as they get older, because they've had these stuck emotions in them for years and years and years and years, and it eventually turns to diseases. So what we can do, or what everybody, again, could do with, is just breathing more and breathing intentionally, breathing because our body has a toroidal field, and it's the way electromagnetism works, excuse me. And that, how will I bring this back? So we have our body, the energy is flowing outwards, upwards, and it comes back in the bottom and up to here. So it's constantly circulating around. Whatever energies or stuff that is in our field, the energetic field around us, it's going to be coming back into us. So that's going to influence the thoughts that we have, the actions that we take, all of that stuff. So there's a pile of shit in there, and there's a pile of doubt and fear and shame and stuff. We're just going to be feeling, first of all, we're going to be feeling generally shit, but our vibration will just be taken down, boom, 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 down a few notches. And as long as that stays there, that's going to be our reality. And of course we can still bring our vibe up and down, etc. But like just clean the room, man. Like just have a shower. Like as I always say, breath work is like an energetic shower, the way that I see it. You just clean the crap out of there. So those three, again, breath work, it's not required, but if you want to perform at your 100% optimal level, then it is required. Something like that. And again, they're all all those practices are interlinked. And the last one was just data, but this is more like kind of like about the body and the mind and stuff. So we don't need to talk about data right now. But if you're not recording your data, just fucking do it, man. Like, and just do it for your own peace of mind. Again, like, you just need to know that your system works. Even if someone gives you the data on the system, record them yourself, because you need to have every fiber of your being believing and knowing that this system works over time. You hit 4 or 5 losing trades in a row and you're going to feel like shit, but you need to know that, okay, in the next 10 trades I'm going to have some winners and I'm going to be maybe even not back into profit, but I'm going to be back in a position where I'm comfortable again. Comfortable? We don't necessarily need to be comfortable. Anyways, guys, I'll wrap this one up. I can see my camera's battery is blinking. This flipping thing is always out of battery. Love you all, and yep, have an amazing week, guys. Bye.